After Netanyahu's recent talks with Trump on Syria and Gaza, what role do you see the United States playing in the shifting dynamics of the region, sir?
Trump emphasized to stop the conflict between Israelis and Palestinians, and trying, to reach the ceasefires as soon as possible. This is the condition that Trump, sent it clearly to Netanyahu. One of the major problems that probably Netanyahu till now didn't really recognize, the situation between Trump and Netanyahu is unlikely uh, to be a good stand from Trump or a good support from Trump to the Netanyahu plans and the Ben Gvir and Smotrich plans. In terms of Trump needs really to stop that conflict, and Trump will not really follow the Netanyahu and his government plans. And in other words, Trump needs to focus on China, needs to focus on international politics, not the Middle East politics. So Middle East politics is irrelevant to the Trump plan. So what I'm seeing, of course, United States still support, Israel military and economically. Uh, but what I'm seeing in the future that Trump administration will not give that support to Israel uh, for that reason, which I explained.
Dr. Ashraf, how do you read, from your own perspective and your own narrative, the Donald Trump's statements, which of course you already heard about?
So Trump, as he mentioned clearly before, the U.S. election, that he was interested in stopping, conflict in the Middle East, either in Lebanon, West Bank, or Gaza. The new development, Syria, uh, Trump mentioned clearly that the United States, Syria are relevant, Syria unfriendly. He did mention that Turkey is leading that transition in Syria. So, so probably there is a kind of competition is coming between Turkey and Israel on the Middle East politics or the Middle East conflict. And this is very clear. Trump administration
Okay, sir, as
gonna to
France
be.
and other nations re-engage with Syria's transitional government, what does this signal for the country's international standing?
I couldn't hear you very well. Could you please repeat again?
Okay, sir, as of course France and other nations re-engage with Syria's transitional government, what does this signal for the country's international standing?
France, of course, is not happy about that transition in Syria. France, supports democracy, but that type of transition in Syria, it's about a problem of accepting, that transition by Sunni government, and this is kind of religious transition. I'm sure France or the United States need to reevaluate the situation by Mohammed al-Julani, or this leader who is
Dr.
responsible now.
Ashraf, sorry to interrupt you, but mentioning France, it was reported that France is preparing to support Syrians in the post-Assad era, as French special envoy visited Damascus, and he emphasized on France's commitment to the country's long-term future, including a peaceful transitional period.
This is what the France said, but in terms of operating on the ground, probably will see different story.
Yes, that's why
In
I was
other words,
asking you, sir, because what you said was not the statements that were made.
yeah. See that transition from French government to the new leaders or the new government in Syria does need some time. France or United States or Western countries cannot really accept that transition easily till to see some action, not words. What we are seeing now
So,
as
sir, you want to
observers.
see actions, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Sir, given the dramatic decline of the Syrian pound and the country's economic crisis, how does this affect the new administration's hold on power and Syria's future, sir?
Syria economy now under huge pressure, and of course, Syria needs aid from from Western countries or G7 particularly because they have the fund and they can really transfer that money. But in term of in terms of money or carrot and sticks, if you are really following my standards, I will release money to your government. It seems to me now, till now the situation in Syria is unclear. Of course, all the Western countries and all the countries would like, of course, to support Syria. But Syria not only the only problem in the globe. We have Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Yemen. So many countries were and are facing many crises. So what really I would like to watching the Syria transitions and the reaction by the European governments or the American administration, it seems to me it's still unclear till now for me if there is like a softly or peacefully or non-violent transitions because of that competition between Turkey and Israel on Syria, and this is can really delay that kind of aid till Western countries can really make sure that the new government in Syria is moving towards peaceful transition and accepting all.
So, sir,
Um,
because I have to wrap up this segment now, do you read a smooth transitional period in Syria?
Till now, no, I'm
Okay,
not